So how are you? And how was your day? I think.
I'm very fit and fine, and my day was also very good. And tell me about your side.
Yeah, why not? It's my pleasure. Okay, so my name is Nitesh. I am from Madhya Pradesh, or I am currently living in village areas. Or if I talk about my profession, so 2023, I did complete my 12th, or right now under graduation. But as well as I am teacher, I am teaching in private sector. A part time, I am speaking this language in these platforms. Or if I talk about my hobbies, listening songs, reading books, or talking with any stranger, it is also my hobby. That's all about from my side. Would you like to tell me about yourself? So may I know?
Yes, yes, of course. Actually,
Hmm.
my name is Sapna Raghuvanshi, and I'm from Jaunpur, UP, and I'm also
Okay,
private school teacher, just like you.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
you already knew that I'm teacher.
yeah. I already know about you because I did conversation yesterday with your friend. So she told me about you. You can discuss with
Okay,
him, or you
she
can. Hmm.
she also discussed with me about you, and
Okay,
yes, so if I talk about my qualifications, so I possess BA degree and I'm mother of one kid as well, and I'm running YouTube channel for learning English communication. That's all.
okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so you are teachers and as well as you are speaking this language in this platform, or some others you are using another platform where you can speak with anybody.
Yes, only this Skype means
Okay,
I have started using this Skype. It's been more than 1 month now, and earlier I
okay,
was only telling motivational story on my channel. Means I have started my journey by English storytelling.
okay. Story talking about the English story, right? You this kind of you did uploading that time, but nowadays you are uploading in your channel basic conversation with anybody, right?
Yes, yes. So if I honestly
Yes.
tell about my journey, so the storytelling method is the base of my journey. And nowadays, if I am
Hmm.
able to talk with different people like this, so just because of my storytelling method.
Yeah, because every teachers do this kind of the activities because I did conversation so many women, so there's also teachers. They always try to the uploading some stories in their YouTube channels or try to the Hindi to English convert like the content about English. This kind of they do. Okay, that's fantastic. So now you can ask me any questions, whatever you have.
I want to ask literally, I'm very excited to know that behind you, like watching something. So,
Done
what
check.
is that thing? I want to know. Behind you,
Because
I think there's any rack type, and on this rack,
yeah, you're looking at the done check. Done check. You can see the done check.
yes, I was also
Yeah.
thinking the same thing, but I was not sure. That's why I asked, and it's quite
Okay.
amazing. Like nowadays, do you know, means people are not having this type of thing, and hardly we are seeing such a thing. So it just
Because
remind me of my childhood.
yeah.
Do you know?
Okay.
In my
But it's a
childhood, I
perfect
used
place.
this a
It's a
lot.
perfect place for me because there is no one can disturb me. That's why I decided, okay, I should sit it there and try to talking with anybody by the video call. But audio call we can do the anywhere. But when it comes to talking about the video call, so there we have to the see the peaceful place where we can discuss with anybody and there we can listen to every point. But what happens is sometimes whenever like someone is I look there, they always try to talking with anybody. It doesn't matter the surrounding is something noise happening, but it's not perfect. Because when you try to talking with anybody, so that time you need is that finding of the good place where you can sit properly, you're comfortable, and you can talk with anybody. That's why I decided, okay, this area is perfect for me. It
Yes,
doesn't matter if you're behind, if you can see
your
the
place
done
is
check.
quite perfect, and also the picture
Mm.
behind you, as I'm seeing, and that is quite amazing because it reminds me of the day of my childhood, and I'm very happy
Okay. Okay, so
completely.
you remind of your childhood, right? So
Yes,
like
in
where
my
are you right now?
childhood,
Your city area?
I used to make this. I used to make this a lot, but nowadays,
Okay.
people are using only just induction
Yeah, it is
and
a
gas
minute.
for cooking.
Mm.
That's why.
Technology is growing, we can say that because we don't need to like
Yes.
the wood, bring up the woods and like the stoves, this kind of, no, actually it's already like electric stove we can see everywhere.
So, as I'm observing, your way of speaking is quite good. So, just I want to know something about your journey. Like, when did you start exactly learning English speaking,
Okay.
or from always you were good at English, or after your schooling you started learning? Just tell me something.
Okay, so if I talk about my English journey, so 8 months ago I did start with speaking, but that time was totally zero. Because whatever I did complete like 12th or right now under graduation, so everything I am doing the from the Hindi medium background. So there is a, no one is a perfect in the English, and I think even the teacher is also not able to be speaking in English. So all is speaking in the Hindi. So maybe like I could not find out the good environment of the English. But what happened after completed 12th? I decided okay, so many companies required of the English first. If you are able to the English, so you can get any job. So that time I thought that okay, I should start to speaking English, and whatever will be happens, I will see the future. But that time I had no ideas. What should I do? What should I accept of the anything structure or unique techniques, whatever. But when I did start to watching any grammatical structure about talking about the two videos Kamlesh sir this kind, yeah, Kamlesh sir ka class, or second is that English Guru. The two method I did use there, and I used it to watching of the that videos for a grammar skills, for improving the grammar skills. So I did that time, and when I feel that I'm able to the grammatical structure, and now I should start to learning the vocabulary. And after I can try to the speaking and as well as listen. So I did everything like the learning the some vocabularies, but as well as I did try to the listening some videos, not the like the podcast, not any like the fast videos, like just watching any random conversations, like the very easy conversation I used to do watch. And after completed anything like vocabulary is perfect, or when we fill up the I'm able to the vocabulary, I'm able to the listening any simple conversation. So that time I try to the watching any podcast, or as well as try to the connect with anybody. But there I could not find of the any particular application that I can to find of the partner that I can do the discuss with anybody. But suddenly what happened, like when I was watching the something videos, and that time was that a two person is talking to each other, how they're trying to talking to each other. So there I did observe something, and I just try to connect with anybody by any platform, another platform. So one woman, her name is Ruby Chorasia. So she told me that you can also use these platforms and you can get the so many partners. And she gives me about this platforms and as well as groups, and then I can find it any partner and I can do the discuss with anybody. So this through I did find, or being the 3 months, I think. Yeah, I'm doing the practice in this platform, or like I can see that right
Okay.
now. Yeah,
So, means it means you are using Skype app for 3 months.
yeah.
And do you know that when I started my journey, so as I mentioned that I started from storytelling method, and that time I was also means feeling comfortable to tell a story, but I was not feeling myself so much comfortable to face any random people.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
yes, I can claim nowadays, like since when I started this Skype using Skype app, so since that day means little by little, but nowadays I'm feeling myself confident, and this is the great achievement. Do you know?
It's also
Like
happened with me.
if
It's also happened with me because when I did try to talking with anybody by the video for the first time, so that time I was not able to do anything. That time I was so hesitation and nervous feeling. What should
yes,
I? What should I do? Everything is going to my mind. My mind is not working anything that time. And I was thinking is that where will be the conversation the end? This kind of I was thinking. But after like the doing the two session and three session, I did feel that okay, it's a gesture, or I should stop and I should keep this practice. It will be better for me. And then I removed anything.
yes, yes, you are right. And also, there are still many people who have English knowledge, means enough English knowledge to speak English. But just because of these
Hmm.
type of feeling, hesitation, and all, they are not able to speak English. Why they are thinking so much?
Did encourage your friends. You can also try. You can also do the anything. You can try. You can try. So you did force your friends, and now she is able to do anything.
Yes.
Finally.
So. Now I also
Okay.
suggested her, like, if you are not comfortable to talk on video call with like any random people except of
Mm.
me, so okay, just try to talk on audio call, because sometimes it happen.
Yeah.
Means on
Mm.
audio call we are so much comfortable, and on video call, when it come to talk on video call, so that time automatically hesitation and sinus started coming. So
Right.
this is
Right.
happening,
Perfect. I'm agree.
and
Mm. Because
initially
like when
even
I did start, when
yes,
I did
yes.
start speaking with anybody, that I was not able to video call. So first I did start to talking with anybody by the audio call. But that I feel that why audio call is only better. It's like as well as I should start to talking with anybody, video call is also it is a perfect because I so many people said like if you are able to the audio call and you will be not able to the video call. Why? Because you will never, you didn't try to the talking with anybody from by the video call. So I think both we should try, not avoiding any times. I think maybe like you can talk with anybody sometimes, not the regular basis, but yeah, like after 2 days you can talk with anybody by the video call. It's perfect. I'm not telling you that like you should always try to talking with anybody's video calls. No, but whenever you get the time, whenever you're thinking is that now I'm perfect and comfortable, so as well as place is a good, so there you can talk. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Means talking to a
Hmm.
person on a video call, it's giving us more confidence. And
Right.
earlier, even
Perfect. Hmm.
when means when I started my journey, so that time even I was feeling so much shy and hesitant on audio call, just because I was not
Hmm.
habitual. And like when I thought about to talk to any person on video call, so it was completely terrible feeling in me, and it was just like a hurdle. Means how can I do this? How can I talk to any person
It
on
was
video
very
call? Because
horrible.
yes, it's a horrible
Yeah.
feeling, because that time I was thinking like I'm not comfortable even on audio call. So how can I talk? But look, nowadays when I started doing this, so I'm feeling comfortable.
Okay.
So until and
Yeah,
unless we
perfect.
take a step, how can we see improvement in ourselves?
Hmm. So how is going your channels? Like recently you did start your YouTube channel, so maybe like you got the something subscriber from the other person or not?
Yes, yes, actually, it's all going on smoothly and nicely, I can say. Because honestly, if I say so, when I started like uploading my videos on YouTube and making my videos and started my channel, so that time these things like never occurred in me. Like, yes, I have to gain more and more subscriber and viewers. Means I was that time not thinking about all these things. I was just thinking only one thing,
Hmm.
that I will have to improve myself.
Because
But
recently I did start my YouTube channels, but where I'm not uploading any conversation, that I upload my own video. But it is a very difficult for me because when we try to speaking ourselves, so that I'm thinking, what should I speak? What should I the bring the ideas? What should I the use of the vocabularies? So many vocabularies I could not use there. Maybe like I didn't try to the speak in front of the camera. But nowadays I'm trying to the uh, speaking myself and recording myself and trying to uploading in my channel, talking about English content, how the people can use methods, how they can improve the English, this kind of the image. And I think that I did upload only 10 videos because recently, like 20 days ago, I did start my channel. So many conversation I did, like so many people said, why you not trying to that uploading your channel? Why you not trying to starting your channel? You should start. You are a good speaker. You can start. But like it's my
yes,
personal problem or as well as internet problems. I have not the much internet that I can spend because I have a lot of the work or watching the so many content. Because as well as I want to take the something knowledge from the other videos. So it's not only the only speaking, as well as we should try to consuming everything because we have the big thing is the cell phone, so we can consume everything, whatever we want.
yes, yes, you are right.
So nowadays, what kind of you are trying? Like the only talking with anybody's, or as well as like spending the much time in these platforms, like 1 hour, 2 hours, or audio or video robot.
No, no. Actually, as I mentioned that I'm teacher and you are also teacher, so you must be facing the same
Hmm.
problem, like lack of
Yeah,
time,
right.
because I'm facing. And
Yeah,
I hope that you don't need to manage your household, but I have to manage my
hmm.
household along with my teaching job.
Yeah, I can
So
understand.
now you can imagine like how much time could I get. But yes, whatever I get, I just try to utilize. And after returning from school, I just try to take at least two conversation session. And sometime
Okay.
it's more than two, and sometime it's less than two. So whenever I took only one conversation session, so I always try to tell a story, because there are always a story in my mind. I try to practice my speaking on daily basis like this. I always try to be consistent and persistent for my English speaking journey. That is the thing.
But you could not believe in the myself because like when I teach of the student in my school, lunch time, if I talk about the afternoon time, so there's a lunch time is going on like 25 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes the lunch time is going on. That time what I do, like they just started speaking myself. It doesn't matter if the so much student is laughing at me, but I'm trying to speaking myself,
So in
trying to
your
like the talking
lunch
about.
time,
Hmm.
don't you take your lunch? You are talking to yourself. So when do you take your
Yeah,
lunch?
because with already like the morning time, I took the breakfast and afternoon times I don't need to the taking any lunch. So that time I use like
Okay.
the using the my word or whatever I have ideas. I just try to speaking myself. Not anyone can speak theirs, but I am speaking myself.
That's great. And I hope that with your student also you must be speaking English only with your students.
Yeah, because whenever I enter in the class, that I use on the English, not the Hindi allowed. I said of
Yes,
the our students, not the Hindi.
the same thing I'm also following.
Yeah,
First
but
thing,
still they speak the Hindi, but they is not able to do anything. So they said like we can't speak. I say no, you can speak, but you need is that use some words. I'm not telling you that like you try to use full word of the English. No, but some word you can use, and it doesn't matter you are doing the mistake
yes.
again, but you will try.
I
Hmm.
also follow the same thing. Means after entering the class, I
Hmm.
just instructed my student like you are not allowed to speak Hindi. And sometimes they said like, "Ma'am, just one thing, let me only explain." I said, "No, just explain in English. Whatever you want to explain, I will understand. And if you are not able, then
Hmm.
I will make you able to say this word,
Yeah,
same sentence
same
in
thing.
English." In this way, I'm just helping them, and also all the student means trying, they are trying to speak English with me.
Hmm. Yeah, I always try. I often try to tell them like you don't need to the like speaking so much. You don't need to like the so much speaking all time the
Yes,
Hindi. It is that sometimes whenever it's like your English class is going on, so that time you should try to speak English. So there you can use of the some words or you can speak
yes,
the something, and then you feel where there you will be feel better. Why? Because like when you try to speaking the new language, so there you feel like this full confidence. Like, no, I can speak. No, I can speak. So this kind of the method they should use. So they can also like speak English and after like completed anything, so they will not see any kind of the conflict, the career skills or
yes,
anything
yes,
anywhere.
of course. If they are able to speak English now in their childhood, so definitely in future they will, it will be very helpful for them
Yeah.
whenever they go means anywhere. So definitely they will have to face English language everywhere. We know very well. So in this way they will
Hmm.
become smart in English. If
Okay. So did you ever try to the like the it like to join any platforms like English Yari or
no,
another
no,
clapping goes?
no, no,
No.
actually, as I mentioned, like I have started my journey from zero. Means whenever I started learning English communication, learning English as a language. So from that time, I started my channel. I said this thing. Do you know why? Just because I have heard like there are many person who are just using this type of app, and sometimes also they are asking me, "Did you join any English Yari or I think clappingo? Am I right?" I don't know.
Right, clapping goes.
But there are many people who are just after means joining many more like platform and learning more and more, then they decided to, okay, now I'm able and I have to create my channel, this type of thing. And I have started my channel when I started learning English. So that's why I was telling, I started my channel from the zero, from very scratch, when I was
I told
completely unable to speak English properly in that. time I started.
Because I also didn't try to the join any classes or any platform. Just this platform I did
Yeah.
try or anything because like I didn't like the pay some money from the learning this anything. Like not only English, whatever I learned from the something. So I never try to the paying the something money. We can learn anything because we have the everything. But I
Yes, we
think
all
mostly,
can.
in this platform, mostly YouTuber is this platform. They started to speak English in other platforms like the English Yari, Clapping. Go. That's why I was
Yes,
asking. Yeah.
but I
So
didn't.
now, this is-
And and honestly, means
yeah, yeah,
I also can't afford this type of like costly app. I think these type of app, I think it's
it's very cost.
costly.
This Yari is very costly nowadays because
So
uh,
I can't afford this. So I
yeah.
learned by myself.
Okay. So it's getting the dark hair. So I think
Yes.
maybe like you could not see my picture good. So we can discuss later some other times maybe. Right?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Nice to talk to you.